Omar Vizquel. Wait a minute. Where will Jadeveon Clowney sign? We got baseball overlap today? It's a great question on Clowney, though, Omar. I don't know. Clowney's a weird player because he tends to wait. Even though he is by far the best edge left on the open market, it's been very quiet around him. I don't think a Seattle reunion, by the way, goes down, but some fits. Browns and Ravens make sense from a win-now perspective and to an extent, a contract perspective. Rams fit that mold from a winning perspective. KC could use one. And if it's just about the money to an extent, Atlanta desperately needs pass rush help. Could be a good idea for the Falcons. So when it comes to Clowney, where do you guys think he ends up? Let me know right now in the comments section.
Let's go to All You Can Eat Pete. What type of contract could Lamar Jackson get? I'll tell you what, man. Lamar Jackson, to me, is very hard to wrap my mind around right now because the Ravens, it sounds like they're trying to engage in conversations with him about a long-term deal, and Lamar's kind of like, we'll figure it out. If I was Lamar Jackson's agent, I'd say, you see the deal Deshaun Watson just got? That's the type of deal I got. I don't think Lamar's as good as Deshaun Watson, if I'm being 100% honest with you. And that's crazy to say because Deshaun hasn't played in a long time. But also Lamar's coming off his worst season that he's ever had his entire career. Had some injury issues on top of that. I see him getting a deal very similar or in the range of slightly under what Josh Allen got, which some people are like, oh, he's not as good as Josh Allen. You're 100% right. But when you look at all the other deals that have gone down since then, Matthew Stafford went down. You had the new deal with Aaron Rodgers go down. You had Derek Carr's probably about to get a new deal as well. So I would say it's going to be a little bit more similar to the Dak Prescott / Josh Allen type of deal if Lamar does get one with Baltimore. Speaking of the Ravens, speaking of the AFC, who's the best team in the AFC? Shout out to Captain Rex, shout out to Boomer Raider 75 over on Rumble. Let me know, who's the best team in the AFC? Because there's a lot of good teams out there. I think you can legitimately say almost any team from the AFC West, almost any team from the AFC North, maybe minus the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills just because I don't really think that they've gotten worse this offseason. They still have Josh Allen, I'll say the best quarterback in the National Football League. Let me know, though. A lot of moves in the AFC. Who's the best team? Let me know what you're thinking.
James Heiner, will the Ravens go with either Cross or Penning at 14? Non-zero chance both of those guys are gone. When they signed Morgan Moses, that was the hint to me. They're not going tackle because the right tackle need no longer exists. Now, if they don't trust Ronnie Stanley to be healthy ever again, then maybe. I think that defensive line or center could be, or even corner, or edge could be a better play for the Ravens in round one. From Tom Allen, is this the Indiana coach? Who should sign JC Tretter? My first answer is yes. People should sign JC Tretter. The Browns cut him. I think they're going to give Nick Harris a shot, which is fine. He played really well. He's still a top 10-ish center, and there are a lot of teams that could use a top 10 center. The Miami Dolphins, plug him in. That left side of the O-line of center is completely fixed. The Dallas Cowboys should go sign him right now. The Baltimore Ravens, then you can make Patrick McCarr your swing guy. Minnesota, if you're not sold on Garrett Bradbury, that could be a good fit for you. How about the Giants? And I don't think Nick Gates is playing football again, unfortunately. That was just a horrific injury, at least not at a high level. Go get a center, and that is a huge piece. I believe center is the most undervalued O-line spot. Good center play results in the entire offensive line playing better. So what do you guys think? Who do you believe will end up signing JC Tretter? Let me know in the comments section. Pick a team and let me know where you think he ends up. Roger Moore, what's your eval on Christian Watson? I mean, freak athlete. The upside is fascinating. Fantastic blocker, which all checks out coming from North Dakota State. He's raw as a receiver, though. The round one hype is rich for me. I don't know how much it's going to help you in year one. I think he needs time to develop as a route runner to get the feel and the fundamentals down for being an NFL-level wide receiver. There's immense upside. Don't get me wrong there. He's a great height, weight, speed prospect. I've been burned by those guys before. I like Christian Watson. He's going to come in with about a second-round grade. but I can't take him top 32. That's too rich for me. Colin Crow, who is more likely to be traded? AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, or Deebo Samuel? Saw the Jets. We're looking at them. The answer should be neither of them. And maybe 3 weeks ago I would have said, haha, you're a crazy person. Then again, we just saw Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams get dealt as the wide receiver market gets completely flipped on its head and reset in spectacular fashion. Of the three, I think Tennessee keeps A.J. Brown. Given they are rebuilding, maybe it's DK Metcalf, which I think would be stupid by Seattle. I think all three of these teams should simply keep their young, developing, and very talented wide receiver one. That's the mindset I have here. But I'm going to make you guys pick one, as difficult as it is, even though there is no right answer here. Who is most likely to be traded? AB for A.J. Brown, DM for DK Metcalf, or DS for Deebo. Maybe I should have done AJ, DK, and DB here, but it is what it is. AB, DM, or DS. This is the pinned comment on today's video. So if that ad break comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know who you think is most likely to be dealt. Now, for nonstop coverage on the NFL, all offseason and in-season as well, hit that big red button and subscribe. YouTube.com/chatsportstv. First up from Taylor Holland, before the season starts or anything starts, bold prediction. Next star to be traded this year. I don't think they do it. If a big-time guy gets dealt, I would say Mekhi Becton. The Jets straight up said they were not happy with him last year. They got 2 first-round picks. They could take a tackle at number 4 and end up dumping Becton. That would be a bold prediction, but that's what it is. Here are the Rumble follower leaders at Chat Sports. NFL Daily leads the way over the Raiders, over the Chiefs, the Browns, and the Giants. Let's make sure we keep our lead. I don't want the Raiders catching us because I don't trust that tricky guy, Mitchell Renz over there. Follow us on Rumble for free at rumble.com/NFL Daily. From JG, what free agent is a sleeper and will have the best year? Kind of thought Ryan Bates was going to be that guy for Chicago. How about Kaiser White in Philadelphia? 1 year, $5 million? I thought that was a steal. JC Jackson was a big-time name, so I'm not going to throw that one in there. Kind of like Kaiser White won the most. Cheaper guys, check in like 2 weeks, because there will be more guys that sign below market and things that end up having success.
So how about this, y'all? Go ahead and chime in. What is the best division in the National Football League? And there's 3 answers to this. I think you can go the NFC West. It has the defending champs. Got the 49ers in it as well. Also, you got the Cardinals, the Seahawks. NFC West. AFC West, which has the Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos. I'll also say the AFC North. The Browns with Deshaun Watson is interesting. The Ravens, before Lamar went down, they were the number 1 team in the AFC. And then on top of that, you know that the Bengals, they're going to be legit. Some people might even say, with the Dolphins going out and trading for Tyreek Hill, Miami's a contender with New England, and then Josh Allen and the Bills. Like, a lot of excitement, but I want to know who is the best or which division is the best in the National Football League.
Now, if you want more NFL videos on the NFL offseason, that's free agency, draft, trades, of course, you guys have come to the right spot. Hit that big red button and subscribe right now.